Hello, I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen, here with your June intuitive readings. Today I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle along with a few interspersed cards from Moonology Manifestation. And of course, I will finish every reading with the Sparkle and Shine Oracle deck that I myself created. You can download my app on my website, www.healwithheatherkristen.com. You can also schedule personal readings, intuitive sessions, cleansing sessions, and intuitive coaching sessions. I have a Patreon account if you would like to support me. The information is in each video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the June readings. Hey Taurus, and happy June. Let's get started with your reading. Okay, first card, Activated Earth. Next card, Called. Next card, the Blue Flame. Okay, I'm already getting a feeling that this is going to be a very powerful, very transitional month for most of the signs. Okay, I've already gotten some messages that there's going to be kind of some massive up-leveling for most of us, and a lot of people are going to be having spiritual awakenings. There's going to be transitions. Things are going to fall apart. New things are going to begin. Opportunities are going to come in, and that's kind of the same thing that I'm getting for you guys right here. Okay, so I'm going to start with the blue flame. Okay, this, as you can see, the card, there's like a blue figure, a blue energy. That to me is the soul. Okay, your soul is calling to you. Your soul is wanting you to remember who you are and who you are, where you're from. Okay, on a very deep soul level, they're wanting you to get in touch with past lives. They're wanting you to remember what your mission is, what you came here for. They're wanting you to remember your past and your destiny, and so much. There's so much there, but your soul is calling to you. Okay, and that's this card right here, calling, or called. You're being called. There's a calling for you to be the person that you're destined to be, for you to be at your energy, for you to be doing the things that your gifts, okay? Doing your gifts, the things that you're gifted with, the things that you have been given by the universe to share with the world, okay? So this is going to be a really important month for you to follow your intuition, to follow your joy, to follow your passions. If you have this inkling to go rock climbing, I don't know, do it. Okay, it's this calling from within that is going to be specific to each and every one of you, but it's going to be this feeling that you just want to do something with this just passionate desire. It's going to be feeling like you have to do something, or it's going to just hurt you, almost hurt you physically. Okay, so it's, maybe you're being called to learn something. Maybe you're being called to teach something. Maybe there's an opportunity that comes in that you're not quite familiar with, or just seems kind of unusual, and you hesitate, but there's something inside of you that just tells you, it's this little tiny urge, just this little inkling of desire, passion, or interest, or something that's specific for you that might tell you, yes, this is the right thing to do. Okay, and so it's going to be very, very important for you this month to throw away any shoulds. Okay, should nots, anything that quells that little spark of desire and passion and energy within you. Okay, that is beliefs that are getting in your way, that's programming, that's the society, your parents, whatever it is, these beliefs, these ego-based beliefs that you've integrated into your life and kind of let control your life, need to be thrown out. Okay, it is a huge transition to start getting rid of all that crap, all of these limiting beliefs, all of the bullshit and follow what your soul is telling you to do, what your heart and your desires and your passions are telling you to do, okay? So, this is the month that changes, big changes may be happening to force you into learning to listen to your soul, listening to your higher self, listening to your heart, listening to your passions and your joys, okay? So if you are really big on the shoulds, if you are really big on the programming, living by the programming that you've been fed since birth, then there are going to be some things popping up to force you out of that little bubble, that little box that you're in of the shoulds, okay? Should call it the should bubble. So it's going to be easier month for some and maybe a more challenging month for others if you've been resisting making these changes, if you've been resisting following your passions and who you are, then it might get a little bit more pushed on you. I don't I don't want to get anyone scared, but as the universe goes, when we ignore its messages, when we ignore the karma that comes into our lives, the life lessons, when we repeatedly ignore them, the universe gets a little bit more aggressive each time around, and the lessons get a little harder. They become a little bit more shocking. They get more challenging. They get a little bit crazier. So, from personal experience, try not to ignore the challenges that come into your life as life lessons, okay? Do not ignore the life lessons. Life lessons. Do not miss them as life lessons, okay? So these are going to be the things that trigger you. These are going to be the things that make you angry, make you sad, make you really think about where you are in life, that really kind of push your buttons. These are the things that are life lessons, and they come with very important messages. So if someone at work triggers you, if you have an event happen, your car fails and you're in the middle of the desert and you're stranded and you're like, what the hell do I do? And you find yourself, thinking about things or doing something that you wouldn't normally do. This is part of your life lessons. These are all life lessons, okay? It's to get you outside of your box and to learn things that you've had experiences with past lives or possibly even generational things that have been passed down to you from your family, from your parents. Okay, lineage, energetic lineage that is stuck and needs shifting or changing. So all these things could be coming your way this month. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone. Some things may be a lot more challenging for others than some. Yeah, okay, I'm tripping over that, so I'm just going to move on. So last card for these, activated earth. Okay, this is telling you that there are going to be you're going to be guided this month. You're going to be guided in certain directions, okay? So some of those opportunities that come up are going to be a new pathway for you, a new path to follow that is going to bring you closer to your divine path, or maybe it'll be exactly on your divine path. But to me, divine paths go this way and that way, and they're all over the place. It's not just one single path that you're going to stay. It's just as long as you're following your heart and you're doing what you feel is right, what you feel your desires push you to do, then you're going to be on the right divine path, okay? The divine path is not one single mission. It's not one single job. It's not one single way to live. It's just if you're following your heart, you're on your path, okay? And it's going to take you this way and that way and every which direction. But as long as you're staying true to your heart and what's coming from your soul, you are going to be where you need to be, okay? So that being said, if there are opportunities for you to, go see a movie with a friend and you're like, but you decide to go anyway, maybe there's something that you're going to learn in that movie, something that's going to spark a memory, something that's going to ignite you to find a new passion, or maybe it's going to cause you to question a relationship in your life, or there's so many different possibilities. I'm just going to stop talking with that one right now, but the point is, be open, be open-minded, be open-minded to new opportunities, to new challenges. Try not to let your fears take over your mindset as you go into these new opportunities. For example, if there's something like public speaking and you're terrified of public speaking, but it's an opportunity to public speak and share some knowledge, don't let your fears deter you from doing those things. Okay. Short example, I used to be absolutely terrified of public speaking. I would, in high school, I would get so nervous I would throw up before public speaking. And then what did I do? I became a teacher, a technical teacher for Raytheon. And I was teaching classes. And then I became a public speaker for technology events. And I was speaking in front of hundreds of people. So be open to those things, okay? We have to get over our fears, and we have to allow ourselves to grow and align with who we are from a soul perspective. Okay? Okay, I've talked enough about that. Let me jump over. I pulled one card from the Moonology deck, and that is focus on the positive. Okay, now I am not a huge proponent of like always focusing on the positive. We have negative emotions come up. We have to feel them. We have to let them out. I am a walking poster child for not sharing my emotions, and it caused chronic illness. So you make sure you are feeling your emotions, especially as you're going through all these challenges. If you're not feeling the emotions, you're not releasing them, you're not healing them. But where you place your focus is another story, okay? So as you go through this month, do not let yourself be drawn into negative thought patterns of, oh, my life sucks, oh, this is going to be so hard, this is going to be so challenging. We want to spin that in a way that, yes, challenges are coming my way. Yes, some may be hard, some may be emotional, but they are for my highest good, okay? Yes, my car broke down, but you know what? I am going to think positive that it's a new car, a better car is on its way. Something's going to happen. The universe is going to gift me with something. I am ready to receive from the universe, okay? Maybe you break up with you have a relationship that ends. Cry. Feel the negative emotions. Absolutely. Feel the hurt. But once you go through that processing of feeling those emotions, do not get into the pattern, I am an awful person, they broke up with me because, of this, that, something else. No, they broke up with you because you were not in alignment, or you broke up with them, the relationship ended because you were no longer in alignment. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the other person. You were out of alignment, energetic alignment, okay? And someone better is going to come into your life. So this is where the focus on the positive is. Don't focus on the positive all the time. Make sure you're feeling your emotions and so you can heal. But it's the mindset that needs to stay in a positive stance, okay? Find the positive mindset as you go through these experiences. Yes, I'm going to hurt. I'm going to feel bad. I am going to be emotional, and that's totally okay. And then I'm going to move on, and something better is coming my way. Okay, that's the mindset I would really hope you take on going through June. Okay, now one last thing, and that is my cards. Voice. The voice card tells us that we need to come from our soul, okay? We need to sing our own song. We need to be the people that we were meant to be, that we were designed to be, not living from someone else's ideals, not living under someone else's shadow, not being the way we are because we think other people will want us to be that way. Okay, for those of us who've experienced trauma, you're a lot more likely to be the people pleasers, and so you are going to be the ones that have to be careful to make sure you're living the way your soul wants you to live. Okay, you're living from your soul, not from what society, your parents, your friends think you should be, okay? You are the person who you are, not who they want you to be, okay? Sorry, I repeated myself a bunch there. Just I want to make sure this point is very clear. Okay? So that is going to wrap it up for June readings, Taurus. I hope you have a beautiful month. I am sending you lots of love. If you need anything, if you are having difficulty processing emotions, if you are having difficulty working through some of your challenges, if you would like to look into past lives, please contact me. You have all my website information, and I can take care of readings or anything else you're needing this month. Okay? Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you back here in July.